All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be your pick a card reading. So we're going to take a look at your person's current thoughts when it comes to this connection. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So just take a moment to see which one resonates. If you guys want to book something personal, my information is down below in the description box. So let's move these over. Okay. Like chalk from that crystal. Okay, if you guys chose this crystal here, how does this person, or what is this person thinking about you? Okay, so this person has wrote you a long message and then they freaked out and they deleted it. One sec. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the 10 of Swords, and we have Return. Okay. Wow. Sorry guys, hold on. I'm just trying to adjust something here in the background. 1 minute. Okay, there we go. Okay, so like I said, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you can be obviously, with the 10 of Swords here, you and this person broke up, had an ending, had a falling out. And I feel like they've just been in this period of just kind of seeing what happens. You know, the 7 of Pentacles is sort of a waiting energy. This person could be waiting for the best time to return. Maybe they've been waiting for you to reach out to them. But I think in this period of time of waiting, they've really almost broke down and did reach out to you, because I think that this is something that obviously they've been wanting to do with the return energy. So we have, I wrote you a long message and then I deleted it. This person is thinking about something quite serious with you. So they want to come back into your life after an ending, but they don't want to mess around with you. This person is really thinking about something serious when it comes to this connection. And so they do want to return. I just want to get a message to clarify the message. So I wrote you a long message and then I deleted it. Can we clarify this with a message? Let's clarify this with a message. Oh my gosh. I won't reply. For some of you, I think this is what they're worried about. Like, okay, if I write you a long message, what if you don't reply? And that's why they delete it, because their fear is like, yeah, that is their fear. Because I'm just looking right away after I said that, Spirit directed me to this 10 of Swords. And if you notice here, this person's on the ground and they actually have their phone in their hand. So there's something about this person would be very triggered or very hurt if you did not reply to their message. And I think this is what is actually stopping them from messaging you, because they have this fear that you won't reply. They want to come back around to you, but I do think that they are afraid of your like response or lack of response. Let's get another message. So right now they're just kind of waiting. I don't even know what they're waiting for, which makes me think that this person doesn't even know what they're waiting for. Like, are they waiting for the right time to message? Are they waiting for you to reach out? Are they waiting for, you know, the angels to fall down from the sky? Like, what are they waiting for? Okay, we have 2 messages. I was too worried that I wasn't good enough for you. Oh wow, so they're gonna make a decision. I'm going to make a decision this week. So they are getting tired of waiting. I feel like they've been in this limbo energy for a while. And I think they're starting to realize, like, okay, I can't wait forever. Like, I need to make a decision. So they're planning on making a decision this week. And I think clearly the decision is to come towards you. So they may just have to overcome this fear that you won't reply. They may just have to get past it in order to have what it is that they want with you. So for a lot of you, if you've been waiting for this person to make some sort of a move towards you, or even one thing I'm getting too is like, if you have been feeling this person's energy around you, but you haven't been speaking to them, the reason why you're feeling their energy so strongly is because they have been writing you messages. Like, they've been typing things out, they've been thinking about the best thing to say, and then they just delete it. And they go, no, because they may not reply. And then whatever happened in the past, A lot of this had to do with their insecurities, and a lot of this had to do with the fact that they didn't feel that they were good enough for you in the past. Okay? So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. So let's move on to pile number 2. Okay, so if you guys chose this crystal here, how does this person feel? If you saw the real me, would you run? Or what are they thinking, sorry? So we have the 9 of Wands, Strength, it could be a Leo. We have Justice, could be a Libra. And we have Material World. If you saw the real me, would you run? Oh, yeah, okay. So it just became very clear to me. This person, I think you guys can even see where this message is going. This is someone who is very much like, they've got an egoic front, right? They like the show. They like, how do I say it? It's like, this person may be flashy, or they like to lead with more of their ego versus their heart, because the reason why this person does this is they're very guarded when it comes to love. I feel like this person has been very wounded when it comes to love, and the only way that they've been able to kind of feel okay or to feel safe is to focus on the material, to focus on the superficial, to focus on the ego, you know. I do feel like this person is receiving some sort of karma though. Okay, but the reason why they do this is because they fear that if you were to see the real them without the flashy, without all the extra, they feel like you would just run from them. Like you wouldn't, that wouldn't be enough for you. That's what they're thinking. That's what they're, you know, contemplating in their mind. But for some reason, I do feel like this person is getting hit with some sort of karma. Like maybe they're starting to realize something, or maybe this mentality has kind of bit them in the butt, so to say, as to say, whatever that saying is. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? So they're thinking that there's unfinished business between the two of you. They don't want this to be over. They don't want this to end. They want more time with you. They want to explore this connection more. They don't feel done with this, really. The World reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse. Clarify that. Ace of Pentacles. However, so this person doesn't want to be done with you, but I also feel that they're on the fence about commitment. This person could be a commitment phobe, or they struggle. It may be hard to get this person to settle down, and I think the reason could be is that commitment also kind of requires you to see a person more. Like you know, there's more intimacy. The more committed you are, there's more intimacy. And I'm seeing here that this person is, that's what they're afraid of. They like, kind of, how do I explain this? They like the sort of like initial honeymoon type phase, but then when things start to get real, this is where this person kind of freaks out and acts different. What do they want to say? We have, I want to share my sexual fantasies with you. I don't know why, but this card makes me think that this person kind of lives in a fantasy world. Like that's how they see connections. I feel like this person has a difficult time with like reality. Like they're very much, how do I explain this? It's like at the tip of my tongue. They just like the fairy tale. Like, you know, when you watch a movie, especially like a romantic movie, and you have this like false idea of what love is, this is what this person literally thinks love is. And then anything real, they just think that they don't have time for it. This could be immaturity. They want the fairy tale because they don't want the real, because the real is too scary for this person. So we have, I'm working on healing so that I can come back to you. Okay, so that makes me think that the two of you are at a distance at this point. So they're trying to heal themselves so that they can come towards you. Because again, this person is really not done with this connection. They don't want this to be over. They don't have closure from you. So from their perspective, there's some sort of unfinished business. And again, if this person was in their ego a lot in the past, just know Because for some of you, you may be thinking like, oh, they hurt me so much, like, do they even care? They are getting their karma. I don't know how, but this person has got their karma for what they did in the past. Okay, that is pile number 2, so I hope that resonated. Let's move on to pile number 3. So what are their thoughts? We have, would you respond back? The Empress. The Moon, so it's a Pisces. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Knight of Swords. And we have Barrier. Okay. Pile number 3, what are they thinking? Well, obviously, let's start with what's coming through here around communication. So we have the Knight of Swords and we have would you respond back. So definitely this person is thinking about communicating, maybe sending a text, calling, reaching out. There's something that's clearly on their mind that they feel like they need to vocalize, they need to say, but they're questioning themselves like, are you going to respond back? This came out, I think, this similar message came out, I think, in pile 1 as well. Something about the person questioning about whether or not the other person would like respond to them if they texted or called. So that's where they're at right now. They're thinking, okay, I want to reach out to pile 3. What if they don't respond? And I think this person feels like between the two of you, there's a lot of obstacles. So with this Barrier card, they may feel like this connection is going to be quite difficult to navigate. They also feel like in order to communicate with you, it's going to be very difficult. And I don't know if it's because they think you're going to make it difficult, or maybe because there's been so much that has happened that it's not like they can just call you up and say, hey, long time, how's everything going? Like, they don't feel like they can do that with you. They feel like there's a lot of stuff that they maybe have to address. They don't even know how to go about this. They just feel like it would be very difficult to open up the lines of communication with you because of how things happened. And I think that's why they're wondering, would you respond back? And so in order for this person to get to you, right? Like, in order for this person to get to you, which is their end goal, they have to overcome their greatest fears. So we have the Moon here. This person has a lot of fears, subconscious fears, and they know that in order to be with you, they have to face them. But I think that in their mind, you're worth it, because we have the Empress here. You may actually really be inspiring this person to just overcome their shit, you know, like they need to overcome this, and I feel like you're the person that is inspiring this person to do this. I don't think many people would challenge this person in this way, but because you're the Empress, you have high standards, you have boundaries, you have worth, you have value. They feel like you're worth it. Okay, let's get another message. Wow. Okay, so I have depression and anxiety, which the Moon sometimes can indicate depression if it's in reverse, but I'm not using reversals today, but definitely this makes sense because the Moon reverse is actually how I interpret depression in tarot. So this person is, remember what I was saying before about this person's going to have to overcome their greatest fears, and I think their greatest fears are also related to their depression and anxiety. I'm also getting that because this person is not with you, they're very depressed and they're very anxious. Like, they're not happy being away from you at all. Actually, I want to clarify this. I have depression and anxiety. The Hangman. Yeah, see, since you guys have had this pause, or since things have been kind of like stagnated, I'm seeing here that this is someone who has been feeling depressed ever since things paused, or ever since that time, and it's really heightened their anxiety. And again, I think that this person could actually be going through a dark night of the soul. And that's why they're feeling like there's this barrier. And the barrier is here because Spirit is putting this barrier in this person's place to overcome this fear. You guys definitely could have a highly spiritual connection just because we do have the Empress here, but it also, just as I'm reading these cards, it really makes me think that both of you probably learned something really important here, and you might have had to step away from this person for yourself. And now this person has to learn how to step into the connection and show up, which I think is their greatest fear. So your greatest fear could have been having to leave this person, and their greatest fear could be having to potentially be vulnerable and open up to you. So I think that whatever you're doing is really helping this person to evolve spiritually, but it's not easy for them. Like, trust me when I say this person is going through hell right now, emotionally. Like, their anxiety and their depression is at an all-time high. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So I hope that this reading was helpful. If you guys want to book something personal, my information is down below in the description box. All right, but I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all of the best on your journeys. Take care.